So, this review will be a bit long, but it will be ideally a game lover's view and by marking all the pros and cons I see, with some throughout on it. What I would like to begin with is, I had a save issue after I had dropped some bugs into the game, and I wrote a message to the email given when I was looking for the support. The first response back was amazing. They gave many different ways to try to fix and save my file from loading cloud or finding computer save, etc. They said if I could, they would love to at least have me start from the beginning and they would refund all my shards. If I could find a save of me in the second world, they would start me there while refunding all my shards. Con 1. One con is it in the early release phase, which means we cannot know exactly to come in the future. This means the game at any moment could just stop development, code in the full game and just have everything running on the loop system of repetition. The con 2 is that 3 skill tree seems like it would become a fairly quick to figure out all possible combinations, and to also become a boring. Now, if in the future there was a system added here you can dedicate yourself to on the tree, and that tree evolves and it could create a whole new dynamic trying to figure best builds. I enjoy this clicker quite a bit. There's quite a few mechanics that keep things interesting that you unlock over rather than having it all thrust upon you at once. It gives you a nice learning curve. It's rather well made overall and unlike many offerings in the space, never once did I feel like I need to open my wallet to progress. In fact, you earn a pretty solid amount of premium currency as you go, as you get daily quests, a daily allotment for saving the game of all things and some for every boss kill. Keep in mind that I haven't reached the extreme late game though, so I can't comment on that area of the game. It's not all rainbows and the sunshine though, as there is some frustrating design decisions that just a small quality of patch could fix. Take for example the skill tree. You can hover over a skill and see what it does until you unlock the stat requirement enabling you to unlock it. I have to go outside the game to see what skills, which is annoying. Then you have the skills that are duration based. There is no counter that shows me when they are about to expire. Oh, using a skill that has a 30-minute duration? Want to know how much time has passed since it was activated? Guess you better track that manually. This don't ruin the game, but there are points of frustration that are necessary. For a game that shows the user so much information, it is baffling to me how some of the small things were left out and have not been addressed over the years. The Pro 1. From the get-go, this game offers some pretty exciting dynamics and skill tree options to build from when you look at the current idea games, which is just buy weapons, upgrade weapons, buy more people. The Pro 2. Singularity update seems to add a major node in how we can make our builds different in subtle differences, but that will eventually have drastic effects. Essentially, every galaxy you dominate gives you a point-to-point into tons of different fields that will affect certain skills, giving those skills a stronger or more distinguished purpose. The Pro 3. If the publisher to be willing to open the game as early as they did to get some feedback is pretty ballsy. As with most games that aren't done or near done will always receive some bad reviews because you are getting front seat access. Overall, I believe this game already has a great system in place and mechanics. You can actually progress pretty far while outdoing. The skill tree mechanics already offer some fairly bizarre combinations that meld with the progression. My cons cannot be actually put into play until the game leaves the early access section. So for right now, I would personally tell everyone to stop playing. Get your knowledge of the game up and start getting those shards. Imagine if even they took a while before becoming a full game, they only delete your progress, not your shards seem how you help them by playing from the beginning. Get to Link Warriors, and we shall all be together in Valhalla.